I quit. And now I'm free from the 9 till 5. And also, I just arrived in Brazil. What a great feeling of freedom it is. And you might be wondering, how can an ex-mechanic of 29 already quit his 9 till 5? Well, just keep watching and I show you how I accomplished it so you can have the same feeling as me. So, let's go. Now I can take control of my life and focus more on the things which bring more value to my life, like helping you reaching this milestone or enjoying more time with my family, traveling around Brazil, focusing more on my health, just to name a few examples. I was sick of the corporate slave-like world, probably like you. I felt like I was two different people, the very moody and drained David from Monday to Thursday, and the super excited and full of energy David from Friday till Sunday. I was done with this life, a life that does not give me any value. So how can you get there? First things first, you need not just the goal, but also the belief that retiring early is possible, even with a job that won't make you millions and millions of dollars per year. Which steps did I take to fulfill my dream, and what skills did I learn over the years? It actually started all before the big chaos of the pandemic. Funny how the probably most terrible and uncertain time in our lives changed mine completely. I finished my working year in New Zealand, returned to Australia to take some time off, and got stuck there because of the pandemic. After 5 months of feeling lost, my brain was seeking for more. I explored ways to earn from home, trying several side hustles. Most of them were not worth it until I stumbled onto the stock market. It was very scary and intimidating at first. Where to start and what is trading, forex, Bitcoin? I kind of weaseled my way through all the topics to find the one legit thing by learning from the 5 richest person of the planet, Warren Buffett and his mentor Ben Graham. Investing. And it opened my eyes. There's a possibility of a different life. Retirement is just a number and not your age, even with a job not at Wall Street or as a big CEO. It also helped me saving more money. Why? Because now my money had a goal and purpose. Before, I saved a few bucks too, but I never knew for what I was saving. Besides rainy days, I actually accomplished one of my earlier goals and started working as a service advisor after switching from Ford to Volkswagen because I was unhappy at my former workplace. I was certain now that it's not the workplace, colleagues, or the boss. It's me. The 9 till 5 isn't for me. Although I could have retired early staying there for another 15 years, but if I were to stay, my mental health would suffer though, and that's why I had to get out. I got the goal down. I got over my limiting belief by studying long-term investing. After years of learning intensively, I came up with a simple equation: income times investing equals financial freedom. While investing helps you to multiply your money, how can I increase my income to achieve financial freedom quicker? Good communication skills and sales skills help me to get out of the workshop and work as a service advisor with a higher salary. But as I told you before, this wasn't my goal. Hey, if you work a 9 till 5, you still can use it as a stepping stone too. As I said, I would have been able to retire at my 9 till 5 in 15 years. So if you found your dream job and your passion, don't let it discourage you. You still can retire early and make work optional. It's up to you. Listening to them while I knew I had to start to work for myself. I was consuming a lot of content from other great minds like the power couple, Alex and Layla Hormozi, and Ali Abdal, which was the reason why I started my journey on social media 3 years ago, to document my learning path and give you a shortcut to my knowledge so that you can accelerate your learning curve. Here's a skill, crucial for everyone. But let me ask you a question first. Are you a salesman? You might be surprised, but everyone is a salesman. Let me give you a quick example, because if you and your partner are trying to decide where to eat tonight and she wants to eat Italian, but you want to eat burger, you need to convince her, influence her, why eating burger tonight is a better option. Persuasion and negotiation skills are crucial. And even if you're trying to get a new job or pay rise, you have to use those skills. Great resources for those are How to Influence People and Win Friends, Influence Persuasion by Cialdini, and the book of The Wolf of Wall Street, The Way of the Wolf, which will level up your skills. You will be amazed how much power is within you. For example, in How to Win Friends, it shows how crucial paying attention to customers and friends in general is. Or the Wolf of Wall Street explains that the spoken word is the least important thing in communication. Why? Imagine your favorite comedian. For me, it's Dave Chappelle.
What?
And if I have the same script as Dave Chappelle, I'd never be funny as him. So, body language and tonality is way more important. For aspiring entrepreneurs, the second great pillar will be marketing. Because if you can't get your products out to the people who need your product or service, you will be struggling. Especially in the new world where attention is the new gold, you need to learn about digital marketing. Don't worry, I have resources for you too. Books from Alex Hormozi or Russell Brunson, the .com secrets, give you a lot of knowledge and tips how to convert and attract customers online. But there are also direct skills which can lead you to a new job. If you want to work for a YouTuber, as example, you can learn how to write copywriting to help them scripting, running blog posts. You can learn digital design skills like on Photoshop or in Canva to create attention-grabbing thumbnails, and the most obvious one, video editing. But there are many more. Maybe you have a great idea, just reach out to them. Coming back to the equation, there is something hindering the growth of our income, and it's our costs. Ben Franklin said, "A penny saved is a penny earned." By having a budget, I'm constantly aware where my money is going and where I can improve. Doing a budget is a very quick procedure. After the first few months, it will take you just 5 seconds putting your costs in your app after every purchase. And a quick look at your budget every month will tell you if you need to reanalyze the spending or not. Obviously, there will be a certain threshold you won't be able to reduce. But I actually found a cheat code. Ali Abdaal might call this an unfair advantage. This cheat code might not be for everyone, but you saw many other creators or digital nomads doing it too. By moving to different countries in which the cost of living are cheaper will give you a huge benefit of cutting your costs down. You see many people going to Bali or even to Dubai, where there are no corporate tax. For me, it's Brazil because my partner is from Brazil. This allowed me to reduce my cost of living by more than 50%, which will give me many more years of time to take my business to the next level and live in freedom way earlier than living in a first world country. With all these compounds, investing, reducing my cost to minimum and enhancing my skills, having now 50 plus more hours available, I'm able to make this big shift. And I'm 100% certain that I will be able to complete this big step in the next few years. You can come back to this channel anytime to see the process I made here. And I couldn't be happier by the choice I made to focus now on the important things in life and live the life I deserve. And you have to focus on the things that matter to you and overcome your limiting beliefs. As I mentioned before, investing opened my eyes to new opportunities and early retirement. And I want you to get started today so that in a few years you will be in the same position as me. So watch this next video on how to getting started with investing.